Hello, everybody, and welcome to a special Wednesday afternoon ShackStream. Here I am, Donovan Erskine, news editor here at Shack News, and I'm joined by that Ditto over there who just appeared in front of my Pokemon Center. That's awesome. What's going on?
Hi. I'm pointing my fingers in the air and dancing.
That's the follow me emote.
Yeah.
To get the Pokemon.
I guess there are actual emotes too, right?
There are. I've got a bunch of them. I got this one I just unlocked a few days ago. If you hold down on the D-pad, you can bring up like a wheel.
That's right.
Berkeley Miller says, "Yo, what's good? Can you tell me how to fix my Joy-Cons, please? Because my left one don't work." You know, might have some bad news for you on that front. I don't know.
Is it drifting or what's going on? And are
Yeah.
you on a Switch 1 or 2?
That's also an important question. If it's Switch 1 or 2. I try not to talk about it much because I feel like an anomaly, but I've never really had a stick drift issue with my Switch Joy-Cons. So
You've just cursed yourself to a stick drift.
yeah, no, it's gonna happen on this stream.
I mean, if you didn't have like a launch Switch, it was less common. But I think you got yours in July of 2017.
That's true.
But
Yeah.
then you also moved on to the OLED at one point, right?
I did, and I got moved to OLED, and even before then, I had the mid-gen refresh because, you know, some inside baseball for anyone watching. When it came time to review Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, you needed to be on, like, the newer Switch refresh or whatever to have the, like,
Yeah,
the code work. So
right.
they were kind enough to send me one, and that was, like, 2019, maybe? 2020? No, 20... Yeah.
Yeah.
Or, actually, it might have been 21. Either way, yeah, had a few Switches. But now on the Switch 2, playing a Switch 2 exclusive game, Pokemon Pokopia. Also, welcome to my world, my island. We don't really know what to call them yet. Even the game says world/island, because even they know that people are going to use Animal Crossing vernacular and just call it an island, although it's much more than that.
It's a world.
Yeah.
I think it's too vast and it's more than one island, so I think it's better to call it a world.
Yeah.
But yeah, just advice in general, if you have a Joy-Con issue, Nintendo will repair those if it's not a nefarious situation. But most of the time, if you contact Nintendo support with the Joy-Con drift issue specifically, they will fix that. That would be my advice. Yeah, just contact Nintendo support. If you go to their website, they have I think they still have the same phone line they've had for years.
There you go. And you know, when we last saw my island, it was much less developed than it is now. I can just start the whole tour here. So
yeah,
this half-built building is going to be my home. It's still under construction. You know, I had dreams that this would be done by the stream, but I made this. There's just so much video game and Pokopia, it just didn't happen.
Other stuff came up.
There's just so much video game. Every time I log in, it's like, here's 12 things that you should really do. But you see my villagers, Cubone, walking by. One of our great builders, that Cubone. Yes, there you go. You're using your Pokédex. So one of the cool things about multiplayer in Pokopia is you can register Pokemon in your Pokédex from other people's worlds.
Oh, okay.
And they'll actually be on your Pokédex now when you go home.
The hell? You got a... Is this a...
Little Arcanine doll, yeah.
Oh, it's a doll?
Yeah.
Okay, I was like... I'm like, that Arcanine's not moving. Okay.
Yeah, it's one of the dolls. But yeah, so you can register Pokemon, but also habitats. So if I have like a habitat you don't have and you walk up to it and press A, you can register that in your habitat dex as well. Which is really cool to me. So we've got my half-built house here, nothing to really see. We can go to this house real quick. There's a couple of things here. I built this house for 4 of my Pokemon, Cubone, Hitmonchan, Scyther, and Timber. I'll share this house.
Okay.
So, it ain't much. We got a Ditto rug, you know. This is a Rowlet clock. I haven't seen it do it yet, but the game says that Rowlet will periodically jump out and tell you the time.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, so I don't know if that's like on the hour or just whatever, but I'm usually not idling in this room, so I haven't seen it. Maybe I should put it outside somewhere. There's a mirror over here, which I don't know if it works in multiplayer. Oh, it looks like it does. You can actually change your appearance here if you just walk up to the mirror and look at it, or interact with it, which I think is pretty cool.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we got a framed piece of light clay up here, which Light clay is actually an important item in like the mainline Pokemon games. You can like have your Pokemon hold it; it changes their stats. But in the game when I got it, the professor was like, "You should hang that up in a frame." So I did. So it's just an item on display. I would say we could go upstairs. There's nothing there but 2 beds. I'll be honest, this house isn't all that furnished yet. You know, the way the game works is you need 3 pieces of furniture in a house for it to be considered like a livable home for a Pokemon. So you really only have to do the bare minimum.
Oh, you have to push a button to go up the stairs.
You do, yeah. It's not like you can't like walk manually up.
That's kind of like Animal Crossing.
It
Okay,
is,
so
yeah.
This is the bedroom, technically.
Yeah, for the other 2 Pokemon. So here's the thing. I have a lot of furniture that's not in here. I'm a bit selfish. I want all my cool furniture to be in my house. So I have a lot of it just sitting in a chest right now because I'm like, I've got like a Pikachu sofa. And I'm like, I'm not giving them my Pikachu sofa. That's going to be my apartment.
So you're like hoarding, basically.
Yeah, until I can finish my house, because I've got like a rocket ship, I've got all sorts of cool stuff, and I'm like, I don't want that to be in the Pokemon's house. So I'm going to wait and see what's left over after I'm done designing my own place, and then I'll give it to the Pokemon. And maybe we'll do a little bit of that on the stream at some point. So there's that house. Oh, Scyther's out here, chilling. I dropped a community box here, because if you have Pokemon with the Gather ability, which I think I just got, they'll grab items off the ground and put them in your community box, which is pretty cool. Gulpin. Over here, if you talk to Gulpin, you can give him items to store. Just like Ditto, he just puts them into his body, which is pretty funny.
I'm going to register him in my Pokedex, too. Hi, who are you? I'm Donovan's friend.
Good old
We talked about this
Gulpin.
last stream. I find it interesting that you called your Ditto Donovan. So he's a stomach Pokemon.
Yeah.
But yeah, my avatar in most games is Earl Divix, so I was like, I'm gonna call this guy Divix O because he's like a Ditto, but
Yeah. No, that's good. I like that. I'm a bit bland. Over here we've got Heracross, who's standing up on that like little hill there.
my
chilling.
boy from Pokemon Legends.
Yep.
Boys,
Very beloved Pokemon there. Heracross.
MVP, man, MVP of that final battle. I'll tell you what,
Mhm.
I was
Heracross is
getting
great.
wrecked in that final battle until boys started wrecking people for me. Can I call you Bud? I'm gonna call you Bud. Okay.
He's great in this game because he has the build ability, and you need at least 1 Pokemon with the build ability for any construction project. So he's been busy here for us in the Withered Wastelands.
I have Timber, I believe, also has
Yeah.
a build ability, but
Yep,
I
yep.
have now. I'm gonna have to go get my buddy.
Yeah, I forget what his habitat was. It was simple. It might have just been like this tree with the grass. Over here in the starting area, I've got 3 like huts for the original 3 starters: Charmander, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur, which love having those guys. Just last night we got Wartortle over here, who's the evolution of Squirtle before Blastoise, who's actually talking to Squirtle right now. This is pretty cute. It's like older brother, little brother conversation. They're doing their thing. I think that's Pidgey's house next to the. I gave him a little birdhouse to chill out. He might be inside. Let's see.
I'm trying to clip while playing this game with you
Oh, okay.
because Denny's having some power issues in Chicago. We have like tornadoes and stuff rolling through the Midwest
Oh, dear.
right now.
That ain't good.
Yeah, it's not. It's quite bad.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm doing double duty here, but I do. I'm excited to meet Hexacross because he's literally one of my favorite Pokemon from the.
Love Heracross. It's one of the best bug type Pokemon for sure. So one of my projects, like on this world, has been like I want to get every Pokemon in a home, right? Because you build them the habitats, and that serves as the house. But the game tells you many times that Pokemon are happier when they're in an actual like home, like a den. It can even be like the tiny little huts they give you. But any sort of structure, even like these little tiny ones I've got for like Bellsprout and Pidgey. So I'm trying to get something for everybody. As one of my early projects. The game just told me to get my camera of photo ops happening, so I'm going to pull up my camera here and see if I can find what they're talking about. Oh, it's Pinsir talking to Heracross over here. No, my horns are better is the name of this photo op. So Pinsir and Heracross in Pokemon lore have a bit of a rivalry. When I got Pinsir this morning, he actually said something about Heracross in his welcome message. So they're over here beefing.
They're beefing about who's cuter.
Whose horns are better.
Whose horns are better.
Yeah, Pincer said, I do believe Heracross is a promising individual. That's good. I'm glad you guys are here. We're glad to have mutual respect. And something cool this game does with photos is, one, the pictures you take with your camera are used on the home screen. When you go to the like start game thing, it'll put your pictures on a little carousel. But also, if you get like a photo frame in game as like a piece of furniture or a cork board, you can pick photos from your library to put in them when you hang them up on a wall or put them on a shelf. So very cool there. And I played some co-op with some friends last night, so I want to like get pictures of us like framed in my house. Got some updates from the chat here. Switch Joy-Con guy Berkeley says Switch Lite. I'm on the Switch Lite, and the blue one doesn't work. I tried everything, bro. Yeah, if you're on the Lite, that's you'd have to send in the whole console, yeah. Because
you have to send in everything, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't pick up stuff, can I?
No, not in spectator mode. But there's an area we can go to that we should have.
I'm just looking at this stuff, and I'm like, Donovan, pick this up. What are you doing?
Yeah, so this is because Bellsprout lives in this house, and he has an ability that he leaves behind items. It's the litter ability.
Yeah.
So he just drops vines like every 10 minutes. TJ says, kind of cool that you don't always lose to the lower level forms of evolution. Yeah, every Pokemon's like individual here. So you get like a Squirtle, but then you can also get Wartortle and Blastoise. They're all one of one. And then he says Squirtle and Wartortle coexist.
Pikachu and Raichu?
Yes, yeah. You can get one of every Pokemon, but once you get one, it's like scratched off the list. Like you won't get two Charmanders.
Do you have Pikachu?
I don't. No, I don't. But I do have back here a rare Pokemon, Venusaur, the big boy. We got him last night. I was super excited.
Yeah.
The final evolved form of Bulbasaur, of course. Don't have Ivysaur, but I got Venusaur. So.
That's fucking funny. So you got Venusaur. That's interesting. I'm jealous.
Yeah,
I've seen some people's islands, man. I'm seeing
it's ridiculous.
Just all sorts of stuff.
Yeah. Over here we have Girder, which is what Timber evolves into. He's the second form of that evolution line, if you will. Like Timber, he also has the build ability, so we've been putting his ass to work. He's doing great things for us.
I should probably talk to Venusaur now.
Yeah, you get him in your Pokedex.
I give him my Pokedex.
Yeah.
Good gracious, look at you. Nice to meet you. Dude, the writing in this. Are you a friend of that sweet Donovan? I am too. I hope we can be friends. I'll be friends with you, Venusaur.
He might even come visit you in your island.
First starter? Like, who did you choose originally? Like, in the OG game?
Ooh, you know, when I was a wee lad in 2004, my dad got me Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green for Christmas, which was rare. I was never a two Pokemon game kid, but I actually started off with both of those. And I went with Charmander, of course, originally. But in my many subsequent playthroughs, I've always been a Squirtle guy. Typically, I get Squirtle if I like fire the game up now, but as a kid, I just went with Charizard.
Charmander. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I'm a fire type guy. I usually always go with the fire types, with few exceptions throughout history. This house.
I'm gonna be a water type.
The water types are really good. We've had some bangers over the year. I mean, Froakie and Greninja, probably the most beloved starter the last 15 years of Pokemon games, if I had to throw out a take. I like this house back here because I put Brains with Brawn. It's a two Pokemon house, and we have Girder, who's the muscle Pokemon here carrying this beam of steel, and Noctowl, who's like the bookworm owl, similar to Blathers from Animal Crossing.
Okay. Wait, where did you go?
The house.
In the Pokemon Center?
No, I'm in the house right next to you. There should be one. Yeah, I'll walk back out.
I see it. Never mind. Wait, who's this guy with the fucking girder?
That's his name, is Girder. He's the evolved version of Timber.
Timber? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's one more after them, but I've not found him yet. Assuming he's in this game.
My multitasking is real right now. I'm dropping all sorts of great clips in the Twitch in our live stream channel. And I'm getting stuff in my Pokedex. This is a very productive stream for me. Okay, so we're going in this house.
Yeah, this is where
You said they got
Noctowl.
2 Pokemon live in here.
Yeah, so Girder, who you just met, and Noctowl, who's very intelligent.
Noctowl only appears in this game at night when you build his habitat, right?
Correct, yeah. Which I got lucky, I got him
I
at release
noticed
night. But he's great. If you talk to him, he's very intelligent.
Oh, so you're saying he's kind of like the museum curator?
He is. He's a lot like Blathers, yeah. Although I
afraid of
guess
dogs.
Noctowl predates Blathers. Yeah.
This game is so cute. Like, there's
It
no.
is.
It's a lot like Animal Crossing, where like they're not trying to make you feel bad.
No.
It's just like, I want to be your friend.
Except when you don't play for a long time in Animal Crossing. You have to be seen if
And they
Pokemon does that.
Then they
but,
guilt you like you're like the worst person on earth.
yeah.
It's
Time will
like-
tell if Pokopia does that. It'll, you know. We'll see.
I
Hasn't
don't
been long
think it
enough.
will.
Over here you
Yeah.
got Tyrogue, who I always loved because he just looks like a little dude.
Yeah.
So this is the pre-evolution to Hitmonchan and
is a
Hitmonlee.
friend. So hi, a friend.
There you go.
Out here filling up my Pokedex. This is like a different strat for filling up your Pokedex, folks. If you have a friend who's further ahead than you,
Have you
it
gotten
seems
some
like the way to do that.
habitats as well? You can get some of those here if you don't have them already.
Yeah, that's right.
The flower bed that I got Venusaur from, if you walk up to this and press A, you should be able to get one. Or like to register it behind you. This little... There should be like a prompt maybe if you stand
Oh,
in
this
this little
flower bed?
field. Yeah. Unless you already...
I already have this.
Oh, okay. There you go. Do you have the Onyx one? The
I
smooth
don't
stuff?
have the Onyx one.
This one might be one you could...
Yeah, this one lets me.
There you go. Onyx is watching you. Oh, he likes this. He had hearts pop up.
He does.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm out here clipping. Yeah, I got smooth, tall grass. Strange. A smooth rock has drained the vitality from this grass.
There you
Oh,
go.
Onyx. I already met you in my game. I just haven't gotten you out of whatever jail you were in.
You might like this guy, Cacturn, who's also a Pokemon that only appears at night. He is creepy. He's a cactus man. And actually, while Cacturn's here, let me read you his Pokédex entry, because this one is another doozy from the Pokemon team. It becomes active at night, seeking prey that is exhausted from the day's desert heat. So, Cacturn pretty much waits for you to get tired and then catches you slipping, and presumably harms you, is the implication to me.
They went hard with the Pokedex.
They did, truly. TJ said, wow, they worked the Pokemon Center healing jingle into the song. That's really exciting. Oh man, you ain't seen nothing yet. Not only do they do the do, you can get the, like, Pokemon Center, just the theme that plays on your end, the do. You can get, like, the 8-bit classic one from Red and Blue as a CD, and you could play it through the little Rotom speaker. Although he's in
I
another
got
area.
that. I just don't have a Rotom speaker yet.
We're gonna go check mine out a little bit here.
Did you
A
make
little-
a dance hall yet?
I
I've seen
did.
a lot of people making like the dance hall and like having little raves and stuff.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be part of the tour. That's in the next area, or one of the areas. So we come up here. Got another house we built, which I've given to our beloved Vespa Queen. You know, me as a Diamond and
Okay,
Pearl
this is like
enjoyer.
you actually built this. This isn't like a prefab house.
No, this actually technically is a prefab house, but it's like they have prefabs for the like huts, or not huts, but for the like actual type of like block homes.
Oh.
So this one is called like the Pink Clay Home or something. I don't know, but it's essentially a block design that you can also have Pokemon build.
It's a tiny little house.
It is very tiny,
So,
and the game
are
says you can
planning
assign four
something
Pokemon
here.
there.
Is this like? Am I looking at some infrastructure in the process of being built? This it seems like there's going to be water here.
Yeah, so this is empty. I'm trying to find a way to do it because this wheel here, if you give it water, you can generate power. But there's no water flow anywhere nearby, so I think there's a Pokemon you could get eventually that'll generate water for you, but right now it's just dried up. But this is all back here already, like the wheels.
Oh, okay, yeah. It seems like you just need a waterfall to get going.
Yeah, so my theory is that there's...
Have you seen the irrigation people are doing?
Yeah, it's nuts. People are way too creative for me.
Quite insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, the music in this game, TJ, I was telling Diamond before we went live, I was playing last night, and the nighttime theme is so soothing, I literally fell asleep while playing this game.
I'm very excited for us to get to that area where my Rotom is, because
yeah.
I have him hooked up to some music as it is.
Where'd
you go? I'm behind you.
I'm over by this cave entrance.
Here, I'll roll over to you. Nothing really down here, but just random stuff.
This is where the game starts to feel like Minecraft.
Yes. Yeah.
Like, once you go underground and you start... Like, did you build this, or was this already...
No, this is all here, yeah. I've done nothing down here, literally, but taken, like, items.
These tracks were here?
Yep, this is all already here.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen people, like, expand their cave areas to become, like, inventory, like, warehouses.
I think where I showed you where I was building my house, I think I'm going to do a basement that's like a full storage area, just filled with chests and stuff.
Yeah.
But right now...
Yeah, this is so much... I noticed you rolling around. What Pokemon gave you that?
Oh, look, I'm Graveler, the evolved form of Geodude.
Oh! Okay.
So, I can't do it because we're in multiplayer, but if I power him up, he can, like, destroy... Yeah, so if you've got, like, a big section of dirt or grass or whatever you want to destroy. But also, just for traversal, he's really fucking fast. He rolls much faster than the sprint.
Yeah,
so,
like, you're way faster than me right now. Interesting.
So typically when I'm just playing solo, I usually just Graveler around. But it does burn your, meter. Yeah, it burns your PP, so... Yeah, be careful.
Phrasing! Don't want to burn your PP. Getting clipped.
That's understandable. TJ said, everyone's saying, oh, where did the humans go? I hope they come back. Meanwhile, Cacturn and Drifloon out here in the Pokédex like, these guys feed on human children and weakness. Yeah, you know, they're some of our worst defenders, truly. But all in the family, right? Alright, let's get out of here.
Okay.
Let's see, we come up here. Let's go to the area where the Rotom is. So this is pretty much it for Withered Wastelands. I got a couple Pokemon on the beach. I got Magikarp and Slowpoke. They're not really doing anything. Not much else to see here. Oh, you know what? I got houses for Drillbur, I guess I could show you. Around the corner here. I like having evolved forms of the same Pokemon live together. So we have Drillbur, who's a little digging Pokemon, and then we have Excadrill, who's his evolved form. Lives in this bigger hut.
Oh, and they both live. They live by this little farm over here.
Yeah, they're my little chill homies. But yeah, there you go. This is a
little ice hut.
Little area for. Oh, he's in here. What's up, Excadrill? There you go.
I should talk. So he's the evolved Drillbur.
Mm-hmm.
Some deep cuts from the Pokedex in this game, man.
Which I love. I love that they do that. Excadrill. Honestly, Excadrill's having a bit of a moment. Excadrill got a new Mega in ZA.
Yeah.
You fight him during the Canary questline.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, some fun Pokédex pulls which we're going to see in this next area. So we're going to go towards the caves. Over here.
Nice. I just got some good news from Greg.
Nice.
He's out there doing it for Shack News at GDC.
Oh yeah. Plus sport gaming.
Sure is.
Yeah. When we roll this way, we can get a loop around to a gate. So have you gone to any of the other areas, or are you just in Withered Wasteland so far?
I am just in Withered Wasteland so far.
Okay.
I like basically where I'm at. I don't know if you call it the story, but like progression-wise, I haven't gotten like the guy who's stuck in the cave. I haven't gotten that done. I'm still doing whatever that side quest is with the what is it, the fucking
With the like tower with the items you gotta give them or whatever.
Yeah. The host
I'm on that
is going
too.
to an area you haven't discovered. Would you like? You haven't seen this? Yeah, I'm fine with that. They're like, I guess they're like trying to prevent spoilers.
Yes, but they also ask that even if you have, because I played with friends and we still got that, even if we've been there. They make you like, everyone has to say yes before you go to a new area, essentially. But I guess they give you an extra disclaimer if it's a thing you haven't done in your game. Okay, I'll wait for you to load in here.
Yeah, it's taking its time.
I just need to clear out so much stuff in this area.
Sorry, I need to fix my setup is whack right now. I got cables over keyboards. I don't know. Have I ever shown you a picture of my setup?
I don't know if I've seen the full thing.
It's a bit unwieldy right now. I have 4 monitors.
Oh, Jesus.
And then also an 80-inch television. So high quality first world problems. I'm not complaining. It's just not the most ergonomic setup right now. And it's 2 computers. So that's 2 keyboards, 2 mice.
Multitasking central, truly.
Yeah, it truly is like the ADHD computer setup.
It's this.
And one is Mac, one is Windows. It's it's a whole thing. Oh, look at this!
Down
This is
here,
impressive.
we have
I finally saw Poppin for the first time in this game.
Oh,
I wonder
yeah.
if that's because I'm online.
Maybe.
Have you seen Poppin in your regular playthroughs? Oh my god, look at how cute this is!
Look at the party people. This is our little party venue. We got so many cool Pokemon here.
These are so cute.
Yeah, I love this a lot. Even, look over here behind Dartrix, look at little Gimme Ghoul, little treasure chest Pokemon from Scarlet and Violet made it into this game. I saw him here and I was like, fuck yes, Gimme Ghoul.
Deep cuts!
Yeah. This is the Pokemon
that's adorable.
You had to collect like 100 coins or 1,000 coins or whatever to evolve. I told him to follow me. Come hang out with me, Gimme Ghoul. But Bonsly, Magmar, Dartrix, Palmo, Riolu. This is the pre-evolution to Lucario. Very cool Pokemon. Torkoal, Shieldon, Larvitar, Scorbunny, which was one of the starters in Sword and Shield. And then Diglett in the back here. Oh, and then even Kricketune. Or Kricketot. No, I think I was right the first time. Kricketune back here.
I need to talk to all these people. Hello.
Just a great group of Pokemon.
Yes, I want to be friends with you. Of course I want to be friends with you. I want to be friends with all of you. This is where I feel bad about how slowly I progress slowly in cozy games time.
Right.
It's like I think we were talking about on the podcast this week how like I didn't actually build a house in Pokemon, or not in Pokemon, in Animal Crossing for like a month.
God, yeah. I do remember this. He had the tent.
Had a tent forever. Palmo, mouse Pokemon, adorable. Doesn't he have electricity in his cheeks?
He does. So he, in this game, has the generate power, so you can have him power up devices. If you bring him near them, he'll turn on like a light post or a vending machine or whatever you got.
I love that. I love how they're like using powers to inform gameplay a lot. It's not like, okay, it's not just that, oh, I can use this to unlock this, or I can use this Pokemon against this Pokemon. It's all like, oh, you got this person, now you can, or you got this Pokemon, now you can like grow crops. It's just interesting how, look at the little Diglett. Another little bird type over here.
So that's Dartrix. It's the middle evolution for Rowlet. Very beloved owl starter from Sun and Moon.
I love that the evolutions are just hanging together on this island.
Yes,
That's just cool.
To me, it's a great way to spotlight pre-evolutions, because it's the one thing that a lot of Pokemon fans lament, is that sometimes a pre-evolution is cuter or cooler than the final form. But the final forms are always the strongest, so you're kind of obligated to evolve all your Pokemon, so there is that, like, that sorrow, that sadness in, like, evolving your cute Pokemon to its, like, strong, powerful final evolution, so...
Yeah.
If you like Dartrix, it's like, you just got Dartrix, that's it. You don't need to evolve him into Decidueye, you can just have the cute pre-evolution here, and it's still useful.
That's me with Pikachu in every game I've ever played.
Yeah, or even Bonsly, who you just talked to, is the pre-evolution of Sudowoodo, which is the, like, fake tree from Silver and Gold, but, like, Bonsly, the pre-evolution that they added 2 generations later in Diamond and Pearl that nobody talks about. Just in this game. Just get Bonsly for your air. But how do you like my party venue? We got balloons, we got food that I cooked over here. I catered the whole thing.
You got this big vat of stew over here? This is hilarious.
So that's from Chef Dente, who actually isn't around here right now. But I made this all this food here. I made some bread, some hamburger steak, some salad. When you make food, you know, you fill
like
the
the
recipes
cookout,
and stuff.
basically. This
is the cookout, yeah.
I'm at the cookout, everybody. I did it.
He made it to the cookout. all the Pokemon invited to the cookout. So my one thing here, I might not be able to show you my Rotom speaker because he's not here. Usually he's here, but maybe multiplayer they get rid of him because usually he's right around this venue. I'll check around for him a little bit, but I'm not sure where else he'd be. It's not that here.
I'm flipping our conversation about the cookout. This is a stream, but it's also just vertical video fodder. There's so much. I got like 15 clips that I have to edit after this stream already. This game is just so cool. Like I can't stress
TJ,
how much I love this game.
Dude, obviously, like, I'm gonna be reviewing this officially at some point for Shack News in the coming weeks, and the more I play it, I'm just like, man, there is, like, just nothing for me to dislike about this video game. Not to foreshadow my potential review, but goddamn, this is just, like... To come off of this, and Resident Evil, and I know not everyone's gotten around to it yet, but Mugenics for me, which was my, like, Game of the Year frontrunner, like... These 3 games are all gonna be in my top, like, 10, man. Like, there's no way that all 3 of those games fall out. And I know we say that every year when there's an early hit, but goddamn, this game is so good.
It's just wild because this is a year where GTA 6 comes out.
Yeah. In November, too, which is, like, the last minute.
Yeah, we already have 3 banger games, like, already, that are just, like, excellent. You know, 10s, 9s, whatever you want to call them. And then, proper creature collector in Monster Hunter Stories 3. Oh, here we go.
Yeah. Hey, my boy, I said, I was about to say Twitch. X, I wanted to call it Twitter. My buddy Malik jumping in there. What's up, Leak? Doing some Pokemon Pokopia here.
Someone's chatting on Twitter with us?
My good friend of many years, is in there. Yeah.
Hello, Twitter. I will not call it X.
I know, it hurts me every time I write it in an article, but it is how I should probably refer to it in writing. Okay, just to spoil one little side quest in this game because it's so funny. So you see Graveler over here, who I have a form I can turn into. The reason he gives you this form is when you bring him into your town, there's also Machoke, who you know from like Red and Blue, the muscly Pokemon.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, I don't want to go talk to Machoke because he always makes me work out. So can you pretend to be me and go talk to him instead? So that he doesn't make me work out, he'll make you work out. So this is how you can, like, turn into me. So he gives you his form. But then you go to Machoke, and Machoke's like, Graveler, buddy, where you been? You know, I wanted to tell you. I'm sorry that I always forced you to work out with me. Like, I could tell that it wasn't something you wanted to do, and I was wrong to, like, force you to do that. But I hope you'll still, like, want to hang out and be friends with me. And then you can forgive him while you're imitating Graveler, who didn't even want to talk to him because he didn't want to work out. And then you tell Graveler, and Graveler's like, oh, maybe I had the wrong impression about him. Well, I'll keep being friends with him. I'll go talk to him now. Just this little tiny, wholesome, silly encounter they built between these 2 characters in this area. Have you seen the underground in this region?
No, I've seen underground in like clips, but I have never been here.
Okay, please follow me. When I got to this part of this game, which was probably already past like 15 hours in for me, I was like, holy shit, this game is massive. Because it's just like, so this area obviously is like a mining town or whatever.
Yeah.
You
That's
come
the
into
thing
the
that blew
caves.
me
You know?
away, Diamond. Like the scope of this world compared to Animal Crossing New Horizons or any Animal Crossing game.
Yeah.
It's just insane.
And it's not to like throw dirt on Animal Crossing, but this area we're in could be an entire Animal Crossing island. It's bigger than an Animal Crossing island. It's one location. It's like 3 out of the like 9 in this game.
Also, the verticality of this world, like there's just you can go deeper. There's only 3 levels that you can go in Animal Crossing. And they're not even. Oh shit!
Yeah, dude.
This is
When I came down here, I was like, holy shit. So over here we have Charcadet, who's another Scarlet and Violet Pokemon that I love. He's from Scarlet and Violet. He turns into Armorogue or Ceruledge, depending on how you evolve him, I believe, or which game you play, maybe.
Just another addition to my Pokedex.
Yep, he spawns down here by lava with some lava rocks. Be careful, don't fall into the lava, you will perish.
What happens when you perish on someone else's island?
You respawn like 2 seconds later. Just at the same spot, pretty much. But then I'm like, what's this building up here? I didn't build any of this. I'm like, what's this building up here underground in this cave? This massive building.
What the hell?
It's a goddamn museum. It's a museum!
What?
It's a destroyed...
This is just here?
This is just here. So...
Is this a habitat?
This is a habitat. So Gimmighoul, that treasure chest Pokemon, he lives down here. He went upstairs for the party. Back up to the surface, but this is like his little habitat. You could also get this one, which is how I got the shield on to show up. He's another fossil Pokemon. They're both upstairs on the surface of the party. But, yeah, so you come down here. Tia said, have you seen Noibat at all or Beware? No Noibat or Beware yet. I've seen Zubats. Beware's got to be in this game. So when you come in here, obviously you saw the blocks on the ground because there's a bunch of like sludge that you got to get out the way. But awesome. So right here you can see I'm in the middle of rebuilding the Tyrantrum statue, which Tyrantrum is the T-Rex Pokemon from X and Y. He was in ZA.
Yeah.
If you get all the parts back to rebuild Tyrantrum statue, you spawn him. It's his habitat. You can recreate Tyrantrum. He's one of my favorite Pokemon because I love Jurassic Park. So I'm like dying to find the T-Rex skull and tail so I can bring Tyrantrum back to fucking life. I'm over the moon, but something I think
ridiculous.
You specifically are gonna love this. No idea why this is here again. I did not build any of this. Look at what's in this room. It's a music studio.
What?
Look at this. They got the mixer. You got your little look, they've got the chair. The doors are opened or controlled by this little button here. You go inside this room.
Hold on.
There's a microphone.
You're telling me I can just sit here and spin around in this chair all day?
Yeah, you could.
Game of the year.
Ooh, okay. So my boy Malik says, "Isn't this the Pewter City Museum?" Which Pewter City is obviously Gen 1, is where you fight Brock. Maybe it could be. This could be the Pewter City Museum. Yeah, it would make sense to be underground, I guess. What the hell happened to the Kanto region? Is my question. I mean, this shit is.
There's some very dark lore to this game.
There is.
I love that it has. Dude, we have a fucking recording studio in this game. That's just here.
Microphone. Look at these blocks. If you step on these little music notes,
okay, dude,
you create music. Okay, so I know you're a big music guy yourself. You're a musician. If you plot your camera right and aim it at this, what do you call this right here? This mixer.
It's like a digital audio workstation.
Okay, so if you aim your camera at that and you press Y on your controller, it'll say audio mixer. Like it'll give you the name. Just take the picture while the name is like highlighted. So once you've done that, once you go back to your world,
I can go and 3D print it.
You can 3D print your own audio mixer without, because I don't know how you get one of these. I don't know if you have to craft it, if you just have to steal this one, but now you can just duplicate your own based on that picture. We have this cool red and blue couch. I don't know what this is all about, but why not? But yeah, you can pretty much any item you see on your world or another one, or like another player's, you could just recreate the item. You just duplicate it by taking a picture. We have, if you press this button on the wall, which I didn't even realize this was here, you can open and close these doors with a button, a la Minecraft. This is a very Minecraft mechanic. Minecraft has buttons and stuff, but yeah, it is quite nuts, man. Which, honestly, not that I think about it, I might put one of these in my house. Doop, doop.
Dude, this is ridiculous.
Seriously.
This
Right?
fucking game.
I'm gonna take a picture of this button because I didn't know you could set up a button to open doors.
Game.
Yeah.
This is like a forever kind of game.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
And there's so many hidden secrets.
Yeah, but like this shit's just in this game. Like
Yeah.
this,
Oh, there he is.
and then you
Cool.
see what people are doing after they like. It seems like there's the game, and then there's the part after the game.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah. And I think shout out to Koei Tecmo, who I think was the main developer on this. They also had Game Freak in there as well. It's such a clever game design because something I keep saying as I show you all this stuff awesome is like I didn't build this. Like this is all just in the game. But it's such a cool demonstration of what you can do, right? Like, for them to put a random music studio in the back room of a museum, it's just them being like, they're just showing you, like, hey, this is like the random cool shit you can come up with. Look at this room. Look at this. This is just Koei Tecmo being like, look at what you can put together in this game with all the tools we've given you. You could just make a space room, a planetarium, essentially.
It's like, I mean, no shade to Animal Crossing, but it's like so much more vast in the scope, but also what you can do. Like the interactivity of environments, the diversity of biomes, and like look at these fucking blocks, dude. They look so cool. Like
yeah. I mean, I saw this and I was like, I'm putting these in my house. I don't know where. But I'm gonna put these somewhere. I have the rocket ship already. I have my own. I found, but like this. Okay. Also, I know TJ's watching. Doesn't this like little machine look like the UFO that Vegeta came down in, like the Saiyans and Dragon Ball came down in, like the little thing like this when they arrived on Earth? And you're right, TJ. I wonder if there are some ties to like Roxy and stuff. Maybe they reference a lot of Pokemon characters in this game, dude. When they announced this and it was like, oh, you're rebuilding this Pokemon world, I was like, no way that Game Freak and TPCI let them touch Pokemon lore in this way. It's gonna be super ambiguous. They're not gonna like refer to real people or places in the franchise. And then you play the game and they're like, oh yeah, the gym leader Koga and his daughter used to live here. I wonder what happened to him. Oh, by the way, here's his ninja outfit. Like what?
Yep.
They're talking about Team Rocket.
All those little tablets you pick up have extra lore. Yeah, it's all lore. That's what I mean. Like the reverence for the franchise and the Pokedex in this game is so damn impressive.
It's crazy.
It's like it's just funny how like
jump out this
take
window.
something. I love that there's no fall damage in this game, by the way.
Yes,
but like you take Dragon Quest Builders and Animal Crossing and Minecraft. And you mash them together with the Pokemon franchise, and it ends up being like maybe one of the greatest games ever made. Holy shit! What the hell is this?
Yep. So that blue button, it's called a floor switch, and if you put it next to any gadget, it'll activate it. So if you put it next to a door, it'll open the door. If you put it next to this Magby statue, it'll shoot fire out. Now you can't cook in multiplayer while someone's visiting in spectator mode, but usually you could like open this pot up and like throw ingredients in and make food. They have like this half-built garden bag. I haven't really touched any of this yet because I'm constantly overwhelmed with the shit I find in this game. But
yeah,
like, this all back here.
Do anything. I'm like paralyzed by choice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Clipping the buttons. I got about a month's worth of content to edit here. I should stop clipping.
Oh man. Let's see, what else is there? So
I don't know if you remember, like, the first day I ever streamed Animal Crossing, I spent, like, an hour just clearing all the weeds off of my island. So,
yes,
like, things as basic as collecting the sticks and watering the trees in that first biome, like,
mm-hmm.
I've spent, like, my first day playing this game just doing those two things. The thing
Yeah.
I love about it is that it doesn't penalize you. Like, if there's, like, you know, you how they stack the challenges? It's like, water 10 trees, water 100 trees.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't claim the first one, it doesn't penalize you for the next one.
Right. Yeah. It's a very cool system. And oh, you just reminded me with the PCs. Let's go back up to the surface actually, so we can get back to where my computer is. Because in your PC you have a shop, and there's a static section of the shop that just unlocks new items as you increase your environment level.
Yep.
But there's also a daily shop that like refreshes like between 3 to 5 items depending on your level, essentially every day. And it's unique to you and your world. So when you visit people's islands, you can buy the daily stuff from their shop, the things that aren't yours, because
that's a lot like Animal Crossing.
It's very Animal Crossing-esque, where you'd go to like Nook's Cranny and you could buy like items that weren't in your shop that day. And essentially you buy them, and when you go home, you go to your PC, there'll be a notification, and it'll be like, hey, you received these items in the mail, and it'll be the stuff you bought on your friend's island. And when you talk to, like, you're probably going to see this a lot, when you befriend Pokemon on other people's islands, they'll come visit you sometimes, and they'll give you gifts in the mail sometimes. So you'll probably get stuff from my Pokemon, I imagine, since you've talked to so many of them here.
Yeah, I've been talking to basically everyone.
Yeah.
This is a massive world.
Also, notice we just came up from a totally different area. Right here. So
yeah.
you go... yeah, if you go into the PC and you do
I got another stamp.
Yeah, you can get different stamps from other players' islands, which again, I don't know if there's actually utility to that unless you just want to get a specific Pokemon stamp, but
oh, you got different flowers, you got a tea set. I'm gonna buy all these things.
Yep.
And this will get delivered to my island.
Yeah, when you go back to your world, there'll be a little notification button or like icon above your PC, and you'll have like the items there to claim. They'll just go right into your inventory essentially once you interact with it.
I'm buying all these things.
Yep. So
Nice.
if you can believe it or not, there are 2 more regions like this that I want to show.
Jeez. Okay, that's crazy.
And there's still multiple I haven't gotten yet that are like locked because of progression. Oh, you know, we can look at the kitchen. I haven't really done much to the kitchen, but it's over this way. We just go through these doors. So you have like a cutting board for salad. We have like a pan for
is
like...
this where you made all the food for that party area?
Yeah, yep, and then the oven you make for like bread and stuff. But the funny thing I realized, if you just go through this door, and you come up these stairs, the building next to the party area is actually connected. It's like one big venue. It just loops back out. So let's say farewell everybody. We can go back up here through back to the main entrance. We'll roll across the world. But yeah, you can see why myself and many people have been playing this game non-stop. You know, it's like it's just a crazy game, man. Just so much in it.
It's like I said, it's like one of those forever games. It's like a game that you honestly you could play this game for as long as you want.
You could. I wish I could have recorded my reaction when they announced this game last year, because I remember seeing it and being like, Pokemon Life Sim makes too much sense. And then I thought about it for like an extra 5 seconds, and I was like, oh, this could change everything. Like, this could just end up being like the biggest non-mainline game in Pokemon history. Very easily.
I think we might be seeing that happening.
It already has a strong case for the best Pokemon spin-off. I don't even feel like I'm early in saying that. To me, it comes down to this and like maybe the Mystery Dungeon Explores the Sky I think I still put up there, but like this easily clears any of like the Pokemon Snaps or like the
I would
Rangers
say just
and whatnot.
in terms of maybe including mobile apps, I would say that
Go for sure. Go is in that Mount Rushmore as well. I'd put Go up there. I'll always love Mystery Dungeon Explores the Sky. But it's like, as far as polish goes, I mean, even the Pokemon models, they look beautiful. Everything. There's no like, you know, I wrote in my Scarlet Violet review, you know, when I waxed poetically about that game, that like there's just a level of like scuffed to this game where just everything feels weird and janky. This game's beautiful. It's smooth. All the Pokemon look great. The way they like emote and express, like if you craft an item, right, and there are Pokemon nearby, they'll like turn and look at you and clap. They'll get the little exclamation marks around you. They're like, nice, that's awesome. It's just a game that just exudes personality and joy. Just at every turn, it's really something special to me. Unite's another good one. TJ called out. Unite's very strong.
Yeah, I agree about Unite, but I think when it comes to polish and just amount of playtime, I think Go is up there, but this is the most polished I think I've ever seen it. I would say any Pokemon game.
This would be a good one to clip out. Also, if you see this poster here, you see the discussion around this. So people think that this poster is a small reference to Pokemon Winds and Pokemon Waves, because it's a shot of a few Luminian, and I forget the name of Luminian's pre-evolution. It's not Remoraid, I don't think. Swimming underwater by the coral reefs. It's a very close shot to the end of the Winds and Waves teaser, where the camera goes underwater. You see a Luminian, and you see it swimming in front of a coral reef. So people are saying that this is like a little tongue-in-cheek reference to Winds and Waves, which is coming out next year. And
I can see that.
I think the quality and power of this game is probably a good portion of the reason why they're comfortable waiting until next year to release Winds and Waves. So, little reference there.
Cool.
We can go to the next location here. Probably worth mentioning too, like, we're in the middle of the first event for this game. They very smartly had an event ready to go within the first week for Hoppip, Jump, Luff, and Skiploom, which we'll go check out later. But like, my friends mentioned to me last night, they're like, dude, what if they just like always add new Pokemon to this game? Like, what if a year and a half from now, there's an update where they're just like, hey, we're adding Pombon from Winds and Waves to your, you know, log in this week and go to the fire pit, you can get Pombon on your island from Winds and Waves. Like, what if they just add new Pokemon as this thing goes on and it just takes on a life of its own? Just, the possibilities are sky high for what they can do with this game moving forward.
Clipping this. Oh man, you cannot. Yeah, I know. I think I accidentally hit the Y button. It was like, no, you can't do that.
Oh no,
Oh
they
God.
tell you every time you load into a place. Look at this place. So this was actually
What
the
the fuck?
second place I went to. The last place was the third. But again, so this house we just had Pokemon build because Makuita asked me to, and if you want to meet Makuita, he's over here talking to Mareep, which again, Pokédex deep cuts. Makuita from Gen 3, from Ruby and Sapphire, the like fighting type, boxing like Pokemon. Just awesome that he's in here, and he's a builder, so he's important. Mareep.
Are there shinies in this?
I don't think so, no. That's the one thing that I saw people being like, oh, it's a bummer. There are no shinies. I don't think that the studios have come out and said anything about that, but I mean, the game's been out long enough. I think the fans, we can all independently confirm at this point that there's, at least unless there's like a story thing, but no, it seems like they're all shiny locked, which is, yeah, it's whatever, I guess. It would have been really fascinating to watch people try to shiny hunt a game like this, but yeah, and I wouldn't rule out events
like,
in the future.
Habitats would be my guess. Like there'd be like a shiny habitat that you would have to discover.
That could be interesting.
That is something like, if they want to do it in a DLC, they could.
I could see an event where they're like, hey, you could get a shiny Charizard. Now that differentiates itself from the original one, but who knows? Over here we've got one of the most infamous Pokemon in the history of the franchise, Trubbish. Who he has the recycle ability. You give him like trash, he can turn it into paper and something else for you, I forget. But he's great. And his habitat is this trash can and the trash bags. If you come back here,
I should probably learn.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
Get off the. I wanna learn your habitat, not talk to you. I know your habitat. I'm well aware of Trubbish. Trubbish was all over the place in ZA.
Perfect fit for Paris.
Yeah.
So if you come over here, you can meet. Oh, there's Piplup, who from Diamond and Pearl, which is my childhood, temple Pokemon game.
Mean, one of the cutest Pokemon ever.
Love Piplup, yeah. But
did I see Meowth over there?
You sure did. Meowth is back here.
Son of a bitch.
Meowth, that's right. And this is his house. This like broken down store is his house. He loves this place.
So like, have they ever squared the circle of how he talks in the show with the games?
They have not. No, they haven't, and they haven't cared much to either. They're like it's whatever. He's a son of a bitch in that show. He is. If you come over here, you can see one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. I gasped when I saw this dude, Blaziken, who was the final evolution of Torchic from Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. I wake him up. He's fine. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Blaziken shouldn't be asleep anyway. Get up, buddy. He's the fire chicken. He was very famously, when Pokemon X and Y came out and they first released Mega Evolutions, one of the first ones they made was Mega Blaziken, and he got banned because he was so OP. He had an ability, Mega Blaziken, in Pokemon like X and Y, that every time he used a damaging move, his speed went up. He just got a passive speed boost every time he attacked. So by turn like 3 or 4, he just was like an unstoppable like force of power. So like they banned him from X and Y competitive. Mega Blaziken was very, very famous thing that happened. Yep, you met Zubat over here. Everyone hates Zubat. So you met. There's just so many of them. So you met. Yeah, you met Paul Mo. This is his pre-evolution, Paul Me.
Yeah, little cutie.
Yep, another little electric mouse. One of Pikachu's many disciples, as they say.
Yeah.
We got Grubbin over here, which another little deep cut Grubbin. The pre-evolution to I think Vikavolt from Sword and Shield. Yeah, crazy.
There's literally something for every single game.
Yes.
Like, it's
yeah. It's a full franchise celebration, man. And again, it's like when they announced the game, my first concern, because you watch the announcement trailer, and they're like, it's Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and Charmander, and I'm like, is this gonna be like just the original 151? Is it only gonna be the Pokemon from Red and Blue? That's a little disappointing. But no, they've got everybody, and it's like, we've even got Scarlet and Violet Pokemon. I showed you, like, we got Gimmighoul in this thing, like, oh, there's Torchic.
He said that you and him are super good friends.
Yeah, we are. Torchic's my goddamn guy. I love Torchic.
Sack filled with burning fire.
Come over here, we got... Ugh, I hate this guy.
Yeah, Spinarak is kind of butt.
But he is kind of useful because he also has the litter ability, and he leaves behind twine, like the stringy material, because he's a spider.
He was useful in ZA also. I think there's a few side quests you needed him for. What's this guy?
So this is a new version of Smeargle that they put in this game called Smear Guru. So he is very important because you need him to paint. You can paint your house, you can paint, like, furniture, you can paint tables, chairs, your chests, you can paint, like, the walls and stuff. He does it. You pretty much... If a Pokemon has Crush, you give them certain fruits or items and they'll turn it into paint, and then you bring them to him and he'll paint whatever you need.
Is this his house? Or whatever?
I actually gave him this little house, because I wanted him to have, like, actual little roofed home, but yeah, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Then these are the twine that Spinarak drops.
Oh, you got something being built here right now?
Yeah, I need to finish putting resources to it.
You have a little Ditto statue over here.
Yeah, a little Ditto doll for my Pokemon to remember me by when I'm not around, of course. So over here we have a working water wheel because it's got water flowing through it.
Oh, there you go.
Which now that I look at it, it's flowing the wrong direction based on where
this game is literally a celebration of Ditto.
Dude, this is like Ditto's like big day out, man. This is his time in the spotlight. A Pokemon that's always been like had that mystique to him, right? even like going back to the old days of the anime where like he would have that creepy face, the smiley face when he turned into Pokemon and stuff, and
I did
being
not jump correctly. What did I do there? I fell.
he
Is
just
there
fell
a
right
jump
down.
button?
Yeah, it should be R.
R?
Oh, can you not do it? Oh, have you not talked to Magikarp?
Uh,
Oh.
I can't go up there.
Oh yeah, so when you get Magikarp on the beach, Magikarp
I've
teaches you how to
talked to
jump.
Magikarp. I haven't built Magikarp's
Oh. Well, I guess that's my bad for not building the door there, or the walkway there. But there's just spotlights at the top. It's just little lights that point out.
Donovan's not ADA compliant.
Sorry. But yeah, Ditto's always been like a Pokemon that stuck out. It's like a Pokemon that can do something nobody else can. Always been gimmicky, never been powerful, but was always fun to use against people.
But also, an important character in Detective Pikachu.
Yeah, pivotal in a lot of those side stories. They've always pulled Ditto in for like weird offbeat stories and stuff, and Detective Pikachu's probably the big one. I've always liked Ditto. It's the only Pokemon that can breed with any Pokemon. If you're a shiny hunter, you had to have a Ditto. Specifically, like a foreign Ditto was always good for like increasing your shiny odds. So it's cool to see Ditto be the main character of a Pokemon game, and it's the perfect choice, really. It just very clever
it really
game design choice.
Highlights just how powerful Ditto is.
Yeah,
Which I think
yeah.
is pretty cool.
I love the idea that he's taken the form of what his trainer used to look like. I love that all the Pokemon see him and they're like, "Hey, you're a person," and he's like, "No, I'm not. I'm a Pokemon. Look."
Like, oh crap, you're a Pokemon.
Yeah. It's great. So now we're gonna go somewhere that I think we can actually do co-op stuff together, which I just unlocked last night. After I made some more story progression, the game gave me a very ominous notification. They were like, I came back to this main area, which is called Withered Wastelands, and they were like, there is one location you haven't explored over here yet, ... which kind of creeped me out because I thought there was gonna be like a jump scare waiting for my ass. But actually, they call it Pallet Town, but it's spelled differently than Pallet Town from Red and Blue. It's spelled like an actual palette that you would put like art, like paint on, like a literal
that
palette.
Thing where like there's that bridge that goes off over the water.
Yep.
I have seen it. It looks ominous.
It is very ominous, but essentially, you unlock that after a certain point in the story, and what it is a full open playground. There's no story progression. There's nothing like limited. It's just grass and trees and hill, and it's like build whatever you want here. There are certain Pokemon you can only find over there that you can take back to the mainland, and I'd say most importantly, especially for this stream, you can do co-op over there. You can like build with people, you can all use your abilities, you can do whatever you want.
I saw this and I'm like, is this a racing game all of a sudden? I saw this like track.
I know, it's very strange.
I should go with the host player, yes.
Yep. So when I did my demo, I talked about it during an episode of This Week in Switch 2. This is where they had us, in the... Oh, I can check my settings here. Spectator mode off. Yeah, okay. This is where they had us play in the multiplayer section, which is why I was so confused. Because I was like, this isn't a main area, but also it seems directionless. And
this is why you were talking about how you think the game might be in Pallet Town.
Yeah. Or just the cancel reason in general, yeah. I think,
Yeah.
obviously it's a play on words palette, like an actual art palette.
Yeah.
So you can use moves and craft stuff all in this town. Alright, so now we're back. We'll move in here for a second. We got Scizor over here, one of my favorite evolutions.
He's a good one. My Pokedex is overflowing with new entries.
Oh yeah, you've gotten your time's worth out of this one. You come up here, we have one of the goats, Eevee.
Yay! Hi, Eevee. In Pokemon Go, my backyard is like an Eevee sanctuary, dude. There are Eevees in my backyard all the time.
It's a good Pokemon to have around.
Yeah. Which is funny, because in real life, like, there's a lot of deer around here.
Yeah.
This is like, oh, there's Geodude.
He's like sleeping On the little stool there.
That's also... Hey, Gio, dude. Yeah, we're gonna be friends. We got this guy. Machop. You're right, these character models are really cute.
Yeah. Now that we're in this area, I can customize, so I can throw out random items that I have, like this bicycle that is just furniture, essentially. Or my lantern.
Oh, I can start, yeah, I can use my powers now.
Yep, yep.
This is where I can beat your ass.
Oh, you can, it's true. Yeah, cutting doesn't do anything.
Here we go. Pokemon Fight Club begins.
This is the compelling gameplay.
This is so silly.
Really. I love that in this game you can like push and pull furniture around. Like once it's placed, I can like move the bike or like drag it around. That was very helpful. When you get strong enough, you can do it to rocks even.
Pokopia Fight Club. Saving that clip. Okay. Inspect. That's a big hard rock.
Sure is.
So like I could take a picture of this bike and then 3D print it basically?
Yep, you just have to toggle the like button for it to actually do the scan thing, but yep, you sure could. And while we're here, like we can create habitats together, we can actually place blocks down and build, like I can do what I have here, so like I've got these. I learned if you like hold the build button and just stand in a line, you'll just do this. Just quickly place them there. Becomes fully co-op. And this isn't even part of the Cloud Islands, which is where you create a server. It's like one of these, but it's a server that anyone could log into. Regardless if I was like online or not, we could just have one. It'd be like a Minecraft server, essentially. Those are a thing here. It's just a very detailed game. They truly.
So has your friend group been picking this game up? Like, are you guys playing this now?
Oh my god, yeah. I have a friend who I think she has 50 hours in this. She's a Pokemon diehard, and she plays it like before work in the morning. Wakes up early to check in and play before work, and then gets home and plays it all day. She's loving it. I got a couple other friends who've been picking it up. And I think, as I should on my podcast, I have a friend who bought a Switch 2 to get this game because he realized he couldn't play it on his Switch 1.
I mean, this game wouldn't be good on Switch 1.
No, I mean, you saw that you still got to load, you know, going between these areas. I can't imagine how cumbersome of a journey that would have been on Switch 1.
I just picked up honey.
Nice, yeah, honey will spawn
Can I
flowers.
actually use this on my island, or?
Oh yeah, it's yours. Once it's in your inventory, you can just take it with you.
Interesting.
Yeah, yeah. And honey's useful because if you use honey near a Pokemon's house or habitat, it'll like come back. Like if you don't know where they are, if you're like, oh, where's Scyther? And you just stand next to Scyther's house and use honey, Scyther will come to you. He'll be like, hey, what's up? I smell honey.
Well, I also heard that if you forget a Pokemon on a dream island, you technically lose them, and you can summon them back to your island with honey at their habitat.
Okay, that's good. That's good to know.
We have a guide on ShackStream for that, because I discovered that yesterday.
Yeah, and I think we can actually go to a dream
back
island
with me.
together.
I need you on my island.
Hey, Eevee's happy here.
I need Pikachu. What is going on? Why don't I have
Yes.
Pikachu yet?
Yeah, I also don't have a Pikachu yet. Here, I'll buy an Eevee doll and we can go to a Cloud Island.
Okay.
Or a Dream Island, sorry. They're separate things, I guess. Alright, there we go. So how does this work? Call for Drifloon, yes. There he is.
Oh, that creep.
He just likes to kidnap
Should I say yes?
children. Yeah.
Don wants to please respond to the poll. Oh, okay. You have to do it. Okay, that's fine.
There we go.
Because you're the host, you're the one who has to be kidnapped by Driflin.
Now he's carrying us to the sky. And here we are. I'll be chilling right here, so take as long as you need, okay? Sounds good, Drifloon. Okay, so this is the quest item, or the event item, Cotton Spores. So if you bring them to Hop, we can buy the event items. So I'm gonna just grab all of these, because I actually need to get these items. And you should grab some too for your thing.
Yeah, Cotton Spores.
Yeah, this is the first ever Pokemon Pokopia event, essentially. But there are a bunch of, like, exclusive items for it.
How many Cotton Spores do we need?
Probably as many as possible. I think Hoppip sells, like, 5 different items. I don't know how much they cost, so...
Oh, okay, so this is like a currency?
Essentially, it's like an event currency, pretty much, for Hoppip. Ooh, we got some items, too.
I see a Pokeball over here.
I got a mug.
I just stole your bench.
Not mine. This is a Dream Island. This is,
I'm not trying to steal this bench, though. I don't know.
Well, the cool thing about Dream Islands is that they belong to nobody, and they refresh every day. So you're incentivized to steal everything. Like, all the items, it's pretty much just free furniture. Every block... Like, I just took that Horsey fountain because it's just a free fountain. I don't have to build it. I'm gonna take those items, too.
I got a wooden bench already. I don't need that one.
It's alright. Suit yourself.
So this is where Pokopia becomes Grand Theft Auto.
Pretty much, yeah. This is when it becomes Sticky Finger Simulator. Just take everything you want.
I've seen some clips of this where people are just like, they find a building on an island, they're like, I'm stealing everything.
They just completely strip it down to nothing.
Yeah. Which that appeals to me.
Yeah.
I like the destructive element of these Dream Islands.
Yeah, me too. I like that there's no consequence for it. So much here.
I'm just going ham with these Cotton Spores.
Yeah. So now, like I mentioned, this first event is about, like, Hoppip, just like that, like, flowery grass Pokemon. I really want to see if we do, like, seasonal events. Like, will there be a winter event with snow, like in Animal Crossing, right? Will you give me, like, more ice Pokemon around December? I'm very curious how they manage this game, like, long term. I think there's just so much potential.
Someone mentioned on social today that there's no ice in this game yet.
I saw that, yeah. It's like the one biome they don't really have covered, which is interesting.
That seems intentional, and it's just interesting how we're kind of... You remember how, like, everyone when Animal Crossing 3.0 came out, they were like, I'm so sick of the snow. It's just funny how this game comes out and there's no snow.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's like, I think they kind of are like, yeah, we'll hold off on snow because people are sick of snow. But by the time winter comes around, that would be a perfect event.
It would, and there's so many ice-type Pokemon, but also just winter-themed Pokemon. You have Delibird, who is like pretty much Santa Claus, but a bird. His whole thing is he gives people gifts. I don't think he's in this game, but he'd be a cool addition for the holidays. But obviously all the ice types.
Seeing you jump has convinced me I need to build Magikarp's habitat as soon as possible.
Yeah, the jump run's pretty essential because it's faster than the animation that they do when he like climbs up the stair or whatever.
Yeah, you mantle.
Yeah, that's like an extra like second longer than just jumping. Although I just realized there are a bunch of items up there, so I'm going back this way.
At the top?
Yeah, I can see the little red beams from them up here. Just like dirt.
Oh yeah, I see a Pokeball.
Yep. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna...
I'm not trying to jinx the stream or Nintendo here, but I gotta say it's been running pretty well.
Yeah. Ooh!
Yeah,
We got something cool that I want to show off the stream here. Okay, wooden birdhouse is one of the items, and a leafy plant. So look at this. Oh, yeah.
I'm struggling to get up to the top of this thing.
Yeah, I had to build under my feet a little bit. I want to call out this rare item spawn I just found. Because I got a ho feather. It's still got the smoke one. It's still on fire, which means Ho just flew by. We must have missed him. He would have been in the air
Yeah.
with us. Yeah, usually you can hear him like flapping his wings, so I don't know where he went off to. But the way this works, you have to use water gun to cool off the flower before you can pick
So
it
you
up.
can't even pick it up otherwise.
No, it'll be too hot. You have to use water gun. You cool it off, then you pick it up. And that you can take to Gimme Ghoul and trade it in, and he'll give you rare items because he likes the rainbow feathers and the silver feathers, which silver comes from Libya.
Interesting.
I'm going to jump up and see what this item is.
I actually have the game muted on my TV so it's not bleeding through my mic, and I just heard the music in this clip, and this music is pretty sweet too.
It's really great.
I call the music just in general in this game. It's excellent.
Yeah, I mean, no notes for me. It's perfect.
Oh, whoops. I did not mean to break that. There we go.
Got a garden line. Okay, nice. Yeah, I needed the item that was up there. Must loot everything. Alright, with that
Yes.
though, I think I got everything I need from this place.
Nice.
So back to Drifloon.
Okay. We just go back there.
Oh wait, more. You drop down here.
Oh.
There's another thing.
Which way do I go?
Towards Drifloon, at the bottom of that mountain that we were on top of.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out which direction this was. Oh, I see it. Okay.
Yep.
Oh god. There we go. Oh. What's that?
Something's on this pedestal. What could it be?
I'll grab it. Habitat information.
Ooh.
Office storeroom. Did you have that already?
No, I don't think I did. What's office storeroom?
It's an office shelf, step stool, and cardboard boxes.
Oh. I took the pedestal that you're standing on. Must have everything. Interesting, though. I'm trying to think of what Pokemon that could even be.
Yeah, Michael Scott? I don't fucking know.
Yeah. Huh.
Okay, so this is like another area where you could just spend hours looting things with your friends.
Yep, and it resets every day, and they're all different. It depends on which doll you use. So we used Eevee doll. This is the one that took us to. But we used like the Arcanine doll. We would have gone somewhere a little different. Yeah, I like that you turn back into Ditto normal form if you're in like a 1x1 space. I guess so much my inventory.
I have one little fence that I took because I couldn't jump over it.
Right.
Yeah, can I take this? Can I take the tiki torch?
Yeah, I just tried to do the same. Guess not. Oh, there is like this upstairs area. If you go in here, you can climb the this ladder.
I just took a weather charm.
If you have 2 of those, you can make it rain or be sunny on your island.
Ooh.
There's like a
That means
little
I can.
ritual you can do.
Okay. Dealing roof supports.
As you should.
I'll be like, show up to this place and you're like, I like this. I'm going to steal everything.
Yep. It's the Pokopia way, truly.
Okay, I'll go back down.
Yeah, I mean, I hope that we can find room at the end of the year for Koei Tecmo and Best Developer, because I think what they've done with this game is just been awesome.
I just see Capcom and Koei Tecmo are just side by side right now for me. They're just like sitting there, and then
Yeah.
who made sorry that the hell's that Meow
Oh, Mugenics?
Mugenics? Yeah.
Yeah, it's Edmund McMillan and Tyler Glale. Yeah. They're up there for me as well.
Made the Binding of Isaac. Yeah, like they're probably gonna also have to be there. So it's, and then I don't know, Rockstar Games probably.
Yeah, I imagine if that game comes in, they're probably shooing for that category. I miss TJ said Deli Bird's in my top 3. I ran as a Deli main in Legends EA just because he's such a silly little guy. Deli Bird event is how you get TJ to call this game of the year. That's good to know. That's good to know. Because it could happen.
Would not surprise me.
I got habitat information. I got trace of a Pokemon. It's like the blue miles. I need all the leaves I can get. Leaves and stone, you can never have too much. And wood.
Yeah, they're core components for most things you build.
Yeah, I'm just...
Lumber.
Yep. Oh, school bit. Search and have. Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna try to get a Pokemon to spawn on stream here.
Another huge quality of life thing in this game is being able to hold down wide and pick stuff up.
Oh, dude, yeah, doing like the Kirby absorption.
Yeah.
It's so helpful, especially when you're clearing out like area and there's like 100 little items scattered.
Yeah.
And you can just do a quick vacuum.
Yeah. That is such a little thing, but it is so... I got 2 jars of honey.
Nice. And we said it on the pod this week, but I'm just going to say it again for stream. Ditto for Smash. Ditto for Smash 6, man. Whatever that game is going to be. We talk about, like, cool, you know, they've already had everybody. Who could you put in it? This humanoid Pokopia Ditto would be perfect. Imagine you have, like, all the abilities. You can do the punches. You can do the little cuts. You can have... Yep, you can have, like... You can have the water. You can have a little rollout. This could be little vines, could be like a down B sort of thing. Like, you could do so much with Ditto.
Yeah.
It'd be great. I saw somebody say that his final smash could be he just copies somebody else's final smash that's in the fight. Like, you could just... What an easy slam dunk that would be if they're looking for, like, creative new characters. Ways to make it feel like a new experience. Like, throw Ditto in there. Ditto would be so cool.
Yeah.
Keep harvesting. Yeah, I'm undecided with what I want to do with this area. As like a playground sort of thing. I definitely need to rebuild this Pokemon Center. I don't like how it's been destroyed. PC. My goal now is to get something to spawn this last like 30-ish minutes before I end stream, because that'd be fun.
Just created so much work for myself with these clips.
You did. You took a lot.
I mean, it just makes sense. It's just, there's so much stuff we can do with this content.
Yeah, it's true.
People are interested. People, you know, yes, this game is popular, but like there are a lot of people who don't have a Switch 2 yet, and they're just it's that SpongeBob meme. They're looking out the window watching us have fun.
Gotta be ultimate FOMO for people that can't play this game that want to. I do feel bad for them, and this is honestly the first game since the Switch 2 came out that I've seen the most amount of posts of people being like, "That's it, I'm getting a Switch." Like screenshots of like the box, like the receipt, people like that's here. Like I can't wait. Like I've seen a lot of people who are like, "This was the game." They're like, "All right, I cannot be on the sidelines for this."
Yeah.
Which is huge.
I call it buyer's capitulation.
That's good.
People are just like, fine, do it.
Yeah.
Take my money, Nintendo. Yeah, can't really blame them.
Anyway, it's a great game.
Yeah, this was an instant buy for me. The really funny thing I've been seeing is so many people buying the game keycard version of this.
It's sold out.
Yeah.
That's how badly people wanted it.
But also, like, why? It's just a digital game on a, you know what I mean? Like, it's not...
Yeah, people just want the box. I think even people who know, I just don't think the mind processes it that way. I think as long as people can see and feel and hold the red card and have it on a shelf, like, that's enough for some people.
Because, like, I saw this one person was like, we drove 50 miles to get this. And I'm like, you could have just bought it on the eShop.
Yeah. I also think...
No way in hell are you going to get me to go somewhere to buy this.
Yeah, I think in the minds of a lot of people, it's just, they just don't... It's not... I'm not going to say people don't care, it's just not a deal breaker for them. People who like, Pokemon fans who have every game on cartridge and have, like, the collections, they're willing to, deal with.
It says a lot, though, Diamond, about the vast gap between the online discourse of the Nintendo Switch and the reality of the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
I think this highlights that.
Yeah, I agree. I think a lot of people just either straight up don't know or realize how this works, or they don't care that much. I think there's also something to be said that, like, it's not that dissimilar from the experience of buying, like, a game on PS5 or Xbox, right? Where, like, you buy Ghosts of Yotei on disc, the first thing that happens when you put the game in your PS5 is there's a download. You have to do, like, an update. You don't, like... We haven't had, like, on a PS or Xbox, like, where you just pop a disc in and hit play since, like, the PS3 generation. So I think it's not the same, but I think it is in the minds of, like, a lot of consumers, where they're like, yeah, that's what I do when I buy PlayStation games. I put them in my PS5, then I gotta download something, then I can play it. You put this in your Switch 2, then you gotta download something, then you can play it. I don't think people understand the nuances of, like, well, that's an update, this is a full game download. There's no data on the disc versus you've gotta get extra software, blah, blah, blah. I think just... A lot of people are not that lost in the sauce with it. They just want box and play game.
Yeah.
Ooh, Pidgeotto or Pidgeot, I think. That's fun. Pretty flower bed. Easy.
It's just funny, man. It's funny to see just how wrong Twitter is about stuff.
Who would have thought that people on the internet would have bad opinions and stuff?
Just the amount of people who are like, this game's gonna fail because there's not enough physical media available for it. And it's like, okay. People were lining up to buy this. Amazon had people reselling. There was already scalping going on. I saw it was selling for $80 on Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon's hiked the price up, I think. Yeah.
It's like the resellers did.
Oh, was it? I thought it was Amazon proper.
Yeah.
TJ said, God help us if Nintendo ever discovers the power of limited edition steelbooks. Yeah, and even that, they're not even like... They haven't even mined the well for all this game could be as far as, like, collector's edition stuff. Imagine if there had been, like, a $120 collector's edition with a statue. I mean, we all would have bought that. That would have been huge. So yeah, yeah, I mean, my God, the possibilities.
Stop giving them ideas. They're gonna get our wallets.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
On second thought, I bought a bunch of Nintendo stock. Go Nintendo, do that.
saw they're doing quite well. A couple of last few days.
Kind of comical, to be honest with you, Donovan. I just someone who has been pretty vocal about my purchasing of the stock. I am.
Mm-hmm.
I saw all these articles. Oh, Nintendo stock is up a bunch on this news, and I'm like, yeah. I was talking to TJ. TJ's like, should we write a story about the stock moving up? I'm like, no. I'll wait. There's something else coming. Like, I'm waiting for the press release from the Pokemon Company, or Koei Tecmo, or Nintendo about this.
Yeah.
You know, like, we've sold X amount in X amount of days, right? Like, that, you know that story's coming.
Definitely. This game's gonna sell just an absurd amount of copies, man. I think it's gonna be the best selling game on Switch 2 this year.
I think that's possible. And then, I don't know if you know Daniel Ahmed over there on social media.
Yeah.
He's a Nico Partners analyst.
Mm-hmm.
He was out yesterday. He said that this thing is a system seller. So, you know, there was that narrative that, you know, we've kind of busted on This Week in Switch 2, our podcast, that, like, there's not enough first-party games on the Nintendo Switch 2, and I'm like, I don't know what universe people are talking about when they say there's no big game, because Mario Kart World exists, and also Donkey Kong Bonanza exists, but, yeah, this is, like, the latest. This is, like, the latest big game. I have now, I'm just harvesting Leafa berries here, because I found I can never have enough of those, too.
Yes, need those to restore your PP.
Yes.
And also, when you start cooking, it's a good ingredient.
Oh, it is? Okay, well, it's good to know. But yeah, I'm just like, I'm here, and I'm like, okay, I can gather shit. This is why I'm not progressing in the game, Donovan, is I just sit here and collect shit all day long.
Yeah. But that's the cool
like
thing
that.
is that you can just play like that. The game is, like, totally on board with you.
Yeah, it's not,
go at your own
there's no right way to play this game. And I think that's cool. But it is astonishing to see what people are doing. Like, I'm just like, oh man, I'm playing a different game.
Yeah.
So can I take this bike? I can?
Hey.
I just stole your bike.
That's my bike, man.
Mine now.
No.
Okay, fine, I'll give it back to you.
I was gonna say, at least let me take a picture of it so I can make another one.
No, here you go. That's yours. I actually already took a picture of it, I forgot. Sorry, it's just the fucking... The meta of this island had me just be like, I'm gonna steal everything, see?
Yeah, this island's is fair game. We have equal authority here as we, like, build and do stuff, so that'll be fun. I've just been building a bunch of habitats as we've been talking, trying to get something to spawn so we can do a little thing. I saw Snorlax's habitat, but it requires the nap time bed, which I have no idea where to get one of those. So, yeah. It's a bed that looks like Snorlax. It's like him as a little bed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which now that I see that it's a thing, I really want one.
Yeah.
Also, I should mention, I said earlier this game has a lot of mysteries to it.
Yes.
I'm sure the community's already cracked a lot of these, but I'm trying to avoid spoilers like that. Let me show you this item I have. It's called the Mysterious Slate. So this is like something I found, like, exploring. It's like a relic or whatever. But it's like one part of a bigger thing, right? Like, you can see where it's supposed to connect to other things.
Yeah.
But here's where it gets really, really interesting. Look at the back of it.
It won't let me detect it with a photo.
Oh, see, that's interesting. What does it say? Anything?
Just an X over it.
Yeah, but look at the back. It's unknown letters. So that, I believe, is an I in unknown lettering. Which unknown, the Pokemon that make up, like, they have a full alphabet of them, A to Z, and then there's, like, a question mark and exclamation point. So it spells something out, but there's also, like, more that's connected. So I don't know if it's a phrase, or, like, what happens when you get all the pieces. I have 2 of them, actually. I think my other one might be in storage.
Interesting.
But there's, like, some mystery in this game with these, like, slates. So now I want to, like, make a wall of them. Maybe I'll put it, like, in my basement or somewhere in my town as I get them. But I wonder what it says, or what happens when you get all the pieces. Or if, you know...
That's cool.
Yeah, I love stuff like that in these games, and unknown. Often forgotten Pokemon, but they're cool for that that little use. What else do I
Are
can
you
show?
seeing Poppin right now while you're playing?
Where at? Like in the distance?
Like yeah, in the distance.
Uh, yeah. I mean, I guess you could call it popping. It's not. It's more like some
It's more
materializing.
texture. Yeah, like texture Poppin.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, there's like a rock on the beach that wasn't there, and as I walk, it slowly materializes, but it's not like a sudden pop-in, it's more like I can see the pixels forming together.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, I do see that.
Do you see it when you're playing by yourself?
I think so at a certain distance. The view distance in this game is kind of crazy, and I've noticed that, like, if you're far enough away from something, it'll be, like, disformed. It'll be, like, just like a purple block, like, in the distance before it becomes, like, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is, I guess, is their answer to, like, view distance and stuff.
I was just curious if exactly what you're seeing, because I'm just noticing it more. Honestly, I haven't expanded my world like this, so maybe that's part of it, but also I think it might be a function of we're playing online. Because it's just something I've noticed more here, but it's not like distracting or anything.
Yeah.
People were complaining about that in ZA way more, which is fair.
For sure, and I haven't had, like, any obtrusive pop-in. What I have noticed, and I'm wondering if this will become a bigger issue as, like, I build out my island and put more items down, is if there will be more slowdown. Because I've had a little bit in... Obviously, it's a Switch game, there's no FPS counter. But I've had times where I've, like, ran through a really busy area, and, you know, not to put on my digital foundry glasses, I feel like it's dropping to, like, 50, 45. Like, it feels sub-60 still, well above 30, but I can feel it, like... Just a little bit of, like, pushback where I go through an area where there's, like, a bunch of Pokemon moving, there's items and gadgets. Oh, we got a Pokemon! Okay, let's see.
Hold on.
Let's see who this is for our stream. Doom. 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 Hey! It's a Squovit. I believe this is. The little squirrel Pokemon from... God, what game was that? Sword and Shield, maybe? What's this thing saying? You're sorry. Nice to meet you, and sorry it took me a second to say hi. My cheeks were full of berries. Doing that lets me enjoy yummy berries much longer. You can copy me too if you want. Okay. No matter how much it stuffs its belly with food, it's always anxious about getting hungry again, so it stashes berries in its cheeks and tail. It has the search and hype specialties.
Interesting. A wild Squowlet appears.
Yeah, so this is the... Yes, pre-evolution... Pokopia is going great, Denny. This is the pre-evolution of Greedent, which is the big chef squirrel in this game. When you get to the area you can cook, you'll meet Greedent, who's very funny. Cool, I'm glad we got to show a Pokemon appearing on the stream.
Got that clip. Danny, I have so many freaking clips in the live stream channel. If you checked in on Slack, dude, there are many, many clips.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, that's cool. We got a Pokemon to appear before the end of the stream. It's dope. But yeah, this game is awesome. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I feel like every time I play it, even like today, hanging out in your world, like barely scratching the surface of what this game is capable of. What we're gonna do with this game.
Awesome, get ready to prepare the clip machine. We got another Pokemon ready to pop out when you're done with Squovit there.
Okay, I'm ready. Where are we going?
Right across over here, right behind you. Right across here to the little flower bed. Matchop's just on the case. Anyone there? Nothing gets by you, Matchop. Magby! Nice! So we have a Magby statue, and now we have an actual Magby. Magby, it's singing as the music note. Nice to meet you. I'm just taking a break right now. I just woke up, so if I let myself get too excited, I would only get tired again. This home is nice and toasty, which is perfect for times like this. Man, so much personality in all these Pokemon, I love it. Magby, the live coal Pokemon. Each and every time it inhales and exhales, sparks leak from its mouth and nostrils. Sounds dangerous. Welcome, Magby. Something else I've noticed when you, like, find a Pokemon in a habitat and it does the, like, dramatic zoom in. Pokemon have rarities, and if you get a very rare Pokemon, the zooms are slower, and there'll be, like, a really heavy shake right before it comes out, like, to build up the dramatic effect. When I got Venusaur, it was like, doom, doom, do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do, and then Venusaur jumped out, which I thought was a very fun little touch there. It's quite cool, and we're working on this Pokedex.
Yeah, my Pokedex is schmoving right now.
I think so. The highest number in my Pokedex is 289. I have a Pokemon number 289, which means there are at least 289 Pokemon in this game, probably more. Oh, we just got Ivysaur's habitat. Okay, Field of Flowers.
Joe Merrick probably knows.
He probably does know, yeah.
I think he's been progressing pretty rapidly when it comes to the build out of his Pokedex on Cerebi.net.
Ain't that crazy? Son of a gun roll credits on this game, which the idea of even rolling credits on this game feels like an abstract concept to me right now, playing through it.
Yeah, Denny, if you're at the point where you're like, yeah, I haven't played Pokemon, or sorry, I haven't played Animal Crossing yet, just get this. Don't even bother. New Horizons. This is the game. This is the game to get.
Man, it's so funny too, and it's only going to become a more intense conversation as the weeks go on and this game gets more events. But it's like this game really is built on the shoulders of Animal. This is a game where the devs were like, here's everything that would have made Animal Crossing better. And I hate. There's the saying that people love to use on the internet. It's like, we don't have to pit two like pretty best friends against each other. Like they can both be beautiful. But it's like, this game's gonna get a lot of comparisons to Animal Crossing. I've already seen the tweets, right, where like Isabel tweets about like the St. Patrick's Day event, and everyone quotes it as like, Isabel, we love you, but we're busy right now. We're in Pokopia. I don't want to throw shade because, you know, Animal Crossing quite literally saved our lives during the pandemic, but goddamn, this is everything and more.
But it's 6 years apart.
It is, yeah.
You know, like, let's just be honest. There have been things learned in those 6 years.
Yep.
And one game was built for the frickin' Nintendo Switch.
Yep.
And one's built for the Switch too. It's just not fair to compare the two. It isn't. Yeah. And it's like, you're absolutely right. Like, my love of this game is not like, oh, I don't like Animal Crossing. It's just that Animal Crossing, like, I find them to be different games in that Animal Crossing, I'd say more than this game, Animal Crossing just lets you chill. This game, like, it incentivizes you to progress down it.
This game has the checklist nature of any Pokemon game with it. Yeah, for sure.
Yes. And Animal Crossing just doesn't have that.
Yeah.
Animal Crossing, like, yeah, you can get your leaf tickets and you can get your bells and you can get your Nook miles, but it's like, it's not like, hey, you should be doing this. This game, even if you're just minding your business, something's gonna happen that makes you want to progress. And I think that's the difference between the two.
Yeah.
And then, it's also just the sheer scope of this game. Like, it's
massive.
Not fair to compare this to Animal Crossing. Like, I don't think it is. But it's like, yes, it appeals to the same... It appeals to the same player base.
With me?
Yeah, sure.
I've never been over here. I didn't realize. But I gotta build over, because we can't swim. Oh no, I drowned. Okay. Wait.
I'm about to drown. I drowned.
Sorry, I'm gonna build us a bridge while we chat about Animal Crossing.
But yeah, like, I think that's the... And I think it's... I understand the discourse around it. I'm gonna drown again.
Oh no.
Oh no, I'm good. But yeah, like, I think it's... I get why people are talking about it, pitting the games against each other, but I think if you just think about how long Animal Crossing has been a thing.
Yeah.
The fact that, like, most Animal Crossing fans they play Animal Crossing till the next Animal Crossing game comes out.
Yeah, which is likely probably still a little bit away, if I had to guess.
Like, I think that's what we're. Sorry, you get ahead of me.
Yeah, I'll do like a staircase situation here. So just climb up.
But yeah, I think it's. And yeah, there's like a recency bias nature to the discourse around these two games, but like it's.
Yeah. There's been a lot of the Andy from Toy Story meme that I don't want to play with you anymore, like disposing of Animal Crossing since Pokopia came out, and I'm like, hey, Animal Crossing's, The next Animal Crossing game is going to come out in a post-Pokopia world, which I think is exciting. I think that the next Animal Crossing game is...
It's not going to come out forever.
No. It's going to be a long time to get the next Animal Crossing, so... I think this game's great. Coming at a great time.
Can I take this?
What is it?
This,
I lost you.
I did. The mysterious pedestal. I stole it.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I already got a couple of those. I just found a build kit for the Altar of Flame. Also, if you don't mind, you can't see it, but if you want to look at the stream, and look at how big the build zone is for this right now.
Fuck? That's huge!
It's called the Altar of Flame. Gather some Pokemon and build away. This makes an altar accompanied by roaring flames. Where in the hell am I supposed to put this? That's crazy.
That is a very large footprint.
Good lord. Also, it's gonna be like 20 Pokemon to build that, I'm sure. Oh man, there's so much. Oh, there's like a tropical area over here. I haven't explored any of this. So this is truly like the sandbox area, where it's just like, hey, no frills, just do whatever you want with this big chunk of land. Go crazy.
But yeah, I don't think we're getting a new Pokemon, or sorry, a new Animal Crossing for years now.
Yeah, no, me too.
I think it's just a real challenge to, this is the most successful Animal Crossing of all time. The last one, New Horizons. Yep. How do you follow that up? In my opinion, I think Nintendo should make a animated series before they make a new game.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like the girl from the commercial. Why not both? Let's put different teams on both of those and get them rolling.
I think it's... You look at who makes the Animal Crossing games and what other games they work on, it seems more likely they're going to do other stuff first.
Yeah. I would just, off gut feeling, I would imagine the next Animal Crossing is like at the end of the Switch 2's life cycle, like closer to the end, like within those last couple of years before whatever they do next. I don't think it's anytime soon.
Yeah, I think we're gonna, I think we'll get a new 3D Mario before then.
Yep, definitely.
I think we'll get Splatoon 4 before then.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're gonna get a new F-Zero game before we get a new Animal Crossing game.
There you go, calling your shot, yeah.
Yeah, I really do. I think it's...
I don't disagree.
It's really hard to follow up such a banger. And to your point, they're looking at this.
Yeah.
They're watching this game, and they're like, okay, they're taking notes, man. They're like,
yeah.
Wouldn't you?
But for sure, to me, it's like there are a lot of lessons to be learned here. There were lessons to be learned before Pokopia came out. It's like the next Animal Crossing can't ship with a multiplayer format like the last one. It just can't. It can't come out where you have to wait 10 minutes for Dodo Airlines. There's so many small, cute quality of life things that they could change. I think the way they handled like some of the events. I think there's a lot they could expand upon in a new Animal Crossing. But like you said, Animal Crossing fans play it till the next one comes out, so there's no rush. I mean, that game is always going to have a massive, deeply loyal fan base, just like Pokemon does.
I have found myself in a terrible situation.
Oh no. Where art thou?
I fell down, and I'm in a situation where I can't get back up, basically. What happens if I go back home?
You could probably teleport back to the PC, or you could just, there's also an option you just go back to your world, but if you just want to go back to the PC thing, you could.
Which home would you return to? Iloria? Where's Aloria?
Oh, it's funny. Aloria is what I named this sandbox land. So when you get here, it's called Palatine, but they let you name it, and Aloria is the name of the D&D world I created for my campaign that I run with my friends.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to Aloria then, because I like that about this, is when you do find yourself essentially in a soft lock situation.
Yeah.
You're able to just get out.
I'm actually gonna do
that happened to me in my single player game too. I was I fell into like there's an area on that, like one of the first hills in the game. There's like a cliff that you can fall down. It's like a pit, and there's no way to get out.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
I didn't even have the pun. I don't think I had the ability to. I don't even have vines or anything. So yeah, I was stuck down there, and I was like, oh, okay. So there's like a soft lock. Any kind of creative game like this, you're gonna have the ability to soft lock yourself. So it's smart that they thought about how to get out of that. I know Animal Crossing has like the rescue thing. There's like so many things about this game that are built off the best practices in Animal Crossing, which is why I'm just like, it's not fair to be like, oh, this is better than, or this is worse than. It's like, no, they're both good. Like, it's just different.
Yeah, they took all the right notes. So.
And it's just so far removed from it. It's not. The real question here is: will Pokopia outsell New Horizons in the long arc of time?
Man, if there is ever a game that could actually give it a run for its money, it is Pokemon Pokopia. I still don't know if it gets there, just because of the strength of the COVID lockdowns, and in addition, there were so many non-gamers who bought a Switch and played New Horizons for like 100 hours. People who had like not played video games in like 10 years because it was just like a time where you found new hobbies and buried your head in the sand and found things that entertain you. Where, sure, you could always liken that to the real world is still very dreary. I don't think it's not at COVID levels where people are literally stuck at home. So there's, I don't know how many sales that accounts for, but you're not getting that back. You're not getting that boost back, but I mean, Pokemon. I don't know. I don't see it. I don't see it. You're getting that kind of sales effect. But like Pokemon is, you talk about brand power.
I'm saying people being stuck in their homes.
No, unless there's something happening, something around the corner. I don't know.
There's something around the corner you don't know about.
We got something coming.
We do. That's what I'm saying. It's like I wouldn't assume that things are going to be stable here, especially in the United States. I just wouldn't assume. But yeah, you're right that there is that cultural zeitgeist moment. I think is going to be impossible to recreate. But also, you look at like the attach rate of Animal Crossing to how many Switches sold. It was less than 1 out of 3. So it's like, if this thing is a true system seller early on in the Switch 2 life cycle, there's a chance. I think there's a chance.
Yeah.
But that would make it the best-selling Pokemon, or one of the best-selling Pokemon games of all time.
Yeah, I'd have to go back and look at what they have tallied for like Red and Blue, like those OG games that they've ported and stuff. I know there's up there, but it's got a real chance, man. But it's like, man, Animal Crossing. That game came out on like
it would be
the week that we got like the lockdown order. It was just like, man, that was just the time and the place is just impeccable.
Yeah. And also at the cycle where Nintendo had a lot of Switch in stock at that moment.
Yeah.
So it wasn't hard. It wasn't hard to find one. Red, Green, and Blue have sold 31 million units. So if this game does hit the 49 million level, it would be the best-selling Pokemon game of all time.
God. They could do
That's
it.
Crazy.
They could do it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's like sounds crazy to say, but then like just remember that like Mario Kart World has sold over what 15 million units already. There are already something like 17 to 19 million units of Switch 2 in the world right now. So like this could go. This game could go.
Go the distance, it sure could.
And yeah, I agree. Bringing folks together should be a big part of the draw in these games. I agree. Like hanging out on this island with Donovan is cool, and like what we're able to do together, and then also just being able to visit each other's islands and learn from each other. And be like, I'm gonna do that on my island. Take a picture of something and know that I can go 3D print it with Pokemetal on my island. Like Yeah, the social nature of this is
And all we've
big
really
deal.
done on this 2-hour stream is tour my island
Yeah,
and like run around, but we haven't like built, like we haven't been like, hey, let's build like a house, let's build Shack HQ, let's put like a
yeah,
let's make a studio or a town. Like we haven't even really scratched the surface of what you can do like playing this game in co-op. We haven't like built a garden or made houses for all these Pokemon we found here. We're just really just running around and talking. There's just so much to be done in this game. That's
yeah. And I
really
think that's
cool.
an important thing, though, Donovan. It becomes a place where you want to hang out, and
Yep.
that's what the success of Fortnite is. That's what the success of Roblox in a lot of ways is like friends hang out together in these spaces, and that was true of Animal Crossing when everyone was socially distanced.
Hmm.
But I do think that there are echoes of the scenario that Animal Crossing launched into.
Hmm.
It may not be a one-to-one comparison, but I do think there are echoes of the situation that we launched in.
Yeah.
Um, where just every day in America is kind of fucked up, man.
Very
Like,
true.
it's nice to have these cozy games are a place to go that are less stressful.
Everything's nice in the Pokopia. Also, again, I have to ask you to look at the stream for this. You can make lifts. Look at this. It says I have a challenge that says make it easier to get around. It says
Yeah,
set up lots of lifts to make it easier to get from island to island.
yeah.
And the reward is shaved ice.
You can make vertical lifts and also these like zip line kind of looking gondola style lifts. Yeah.
Goodness.
I love maker games, and
Hmm.
this is a maker game and a Pokemon game, and yeah, it's gonna this. If I didn't have other stuff to do, things would be progressing more rapidly.
Yeah. Have you seen the collections menu in this game? Have you looked at that yet? In the pause thing?
Yes.
Just how many goddamn question marks there are? Like, here's my rocket ship, my Pikachu couch, my polygon shelf, my nugget. Not even near half of any of this stuff. Fossils, I've only got like a few. Human
That's
record.
absurd.
So many. Diaries, photos, highlight reel. Got my pictures, of course. Collection. Interesting that when you pull up the Pokédex, they actually separate it by the normal Pokédex and the event Pokédex, where I just have Hoppip by itself.
And they also have a habitat dex.
Yeah, the Habitat Dex being a new thing is funny. Yeah, this game's gonna have a long tail.
Yeah, I think so. And it's one of those things like when I went to Japan, my friends' kids were like, "Oh my god, you have Pokemon Legends ZA," and they like were obsessed with it.
Hmm.
They don't even know this game exists yet.
Man.
So like when they find out, and their dad's like, "Am I gonna have to get this?" I was like, "Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to
Yeah.
get this." And one of his kids, her birthday's in June. He's like, "I'll probably just get her for her birthday." So it's like,
Yes.
the average consumer, they don't buy games like the day they come out.
No, it's usually holidays, birthdays, special occasions.
Yeah, these are $70 games. They cost money. People have to work, and kids have to be incentivized to get sorts of things like these. But he was a good dad. He got them the Switch 2 at launch. So they were like, and this is in Japan where it was like a lottery to even get it.
Yeah.
So they were just like the cool kids at school because they had a Switch 2. But yeah, it's been interesting. They got Pokemon Legends ZA a couple weeks ago, and they're not playing it as much because when they played it on my save, I had all the wild zones open.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they're like, I don't want to unlock these. And like, they actually don't care about the story at all, which is why I think this might appeal to them because it's really, the story is there, but premises you build the environments to get the Pokemon to show.
Yeah, it's do what you like, really. I mean, a game like this during my childhood would have blown my mind. I mean, it's blowing my mind now as an adult, but as a kid, this would have been like, I mean, it'd be like a childhood-defining game, right? It's the kind of game I would have had like in my Shack bio. Like, I grew up playing Pokopia, like on my GameCube. It's that big of a game that this is gonna be like. This is gonna sustain a generation of Pokemon fans.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna get off your island, I guess.
Yeah, I think we should probably go ahead and get ready to wrap up here. If you're ready to like actually leave, you can hit the plus button.
Yeah,
and then
I'm at the Pokemon Center.
yeah, you can plus button, pause menu, then minus button should be like go home or return to your world or something. There you go.
Yeah.
And I'll close my connection and my session here.
Cool. Well, thanks for
Yeah.
watching, everybody. Definitely watch our YouTube and socials for clips from this.
Please
a lot
do.
of interesting stuff happened, and yeah, we'll probably have to do this again. This might become a weekly thing at this point.
Yeah, I like the check-ins. I'm trying to have my island, you know, upgraded every time we pop back in. So.
And,
Good way
you
to
can,
do it, I think.
if you're playing Pokopia yourself and you have any questions, guides that you want to look up, Shack News has you covered there too. At shacknews.com. We have a ton of information on just if you have any questions about this game.
Yeah. And I mean, in the meantime, thanks for checking us out. Yep, we got all our commands down there in the chat on Twitch. We're all over the internet. Follow us on YouTube. We got Shack News interviews, and social media. Obviously, x.com/Shack News. Instagram, Shack News Media. We're on Facebook. It's just Shack News. We're even on TikTok, believe it or not.
Don't forget, we're on Blue Sky at shacknews.com.
Oh, it's true. We're also on B-Sky. You can find us there as well. Or you can stay right here. We're also on the Shack News Twitch channel. This will not be the last stream today. Steve will be live later with some Steve Tendo.
I'll be live tomorrow.
Today.
And you guys are going to be live tomorrow with Shack Central.
We will, yeah. Thursday's going to be a big streaming day here for us. Do you know what you're playing tomorrow?
I do. I'm playing Ball Pit.
Oh, gosh. That'll be a good one.
And I think I'm even going to reveal the name of my show.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Lots to look forward to here on all of Shack News' live streaming channels. But that's going to do it for us. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Thank you to Match Up, who just right up to me, because I'm about to close stream here. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.
Later.